Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from McDermott Cues. I hope you all like and follow the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Lukas Vs Adam. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hello, I'm Salotto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Frederick Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Short. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I'm John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
this thing though. All right, what about now? Okay, looks like they got the. Oh man, my bad, Bobby.
We're good. We're live, guys. Sorry about that.
I don't know why the app must have crashed or something over the last few days. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, Bobby's been sitting here talking to himself for the last 20 minutes, and you can blame that IT guy.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. Listen, you guys got a lot of good content you missed, man. I did my best commentary ever.
Oh, it's probably legendary. Absolutely.
Oh my God, you guys missed it. I can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Talking all kinds of things about news in the pool world, talking about the game in front of you, talking about Lucas.
Everything, talking about everything.
Revealing the life secrets to the universe and everything.
There we go.
Just the meaning of life. You missed it all.
Yep. There's one real position here. That is 7-8.
Clint said he heard every word.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much. But yeah, Lucas is playing Adam. They're just kind of messing around for some practice. He's getting the 5-7-8, but it's almost over here. And I don't know if they're going to play another one, but if Lucas does practice, I'm going to keep it on. And we're just going to chat up.
Have him play the ghost if Adam wants to go home.
Yeah, I can do the ghost for sure. It'll be a lot of fun. See what happens here.
You don't know Adam's last name either?
It's on the
like Win or something like that. NGYUEN. I forget.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he's got 8. So 8. He doesn't have 9. So he's got one more. So it's good. All right, guys. Now you can hear me. I'm going to hear me again. Let's share the stream out there. And it should be a lot of fun. We're going to keep Lucas as long as we can keep him, get you guys some content. And of course, get Lucas some practice, which is always nice to do.
Leave it on this camera for a second.
Here we go. They are using the match room break. So I'm all on the spot. Magic rack. Lucas trying to make the one on the side. Didn't quite get it. Not going to dress up that nice either.
It looks fine here.
Yeah. Just looking at the table. He's got the tough cut here, but he definitely can make this. He's trying to. Looks like he's going to try to put a lot of right spin to get to that bottom rail to get underneath it. That's where he's pointing to. Unless he was looking at the bank.
If you need me, you got holler.
Okay, I'll be here.
I know where to find you.
All right.
Stop messing up my boot.
All right, try. All right, there it is. Lukas Vs Werner with a beautiful bank shot, and he was lining this up from the beginning, and he just aims and fires, and that goes right in nicely. Awesome, awesome shot, and perfect on the 2. And now he's got a nice little spin shot. He can come 2 rails if he wants to come. Or he can put a lot of right and come this way. So it's all about preference here. He does want to go two ways, the way he originally drew it up, but he doesn't want to be on the rail here. That's why he's trying to come forward, but you got to be careful not to hit the 7 ball. I didn't think he'd get underneath it, but he did. Great shot by Lucas. He's going to draw this out a little bit and come from the 7 on the side. And he's following the line nicely. He's got the perfect angle to punch it back. Doesn't even have to go that far. He can go straighter, and he also can go forward if he wants. Got the nice angle right there for it, and very nice. I think he's stopping straight or punch it to the rail. It depends on how straight he is. Just like that, following the line perfectly. And that's going to be all she wrote for Adam. I don't know if they're going to play again or Lucas is going to practice. There's your friendly handshake. They play another one. It looks like they are. So we're going to be back in action, guys. So they're going to play a race to 9 and they're going to flip. Adam's getting the 5, 7, and the 8 ball. And they're playing a race to 9. Get Taom Taom breaking run graphics ready. That's right, man. We got them ready. The button's ready to be pushed. All right, guys, we've got over 50 people watching here on this live stream, and I expect the numbers to go up. Look, anytime Lukas Vs is playing, it's always awesome to watch. And of course, Adam can shoot pretty good. He's getting a lot of weight here. So, and again, I don't know what they're playing for. I think they're kind of just having fun, but it is good practice for Lukas. Spot somebody that can play a lot of weight here. So, all right, here we go. Adam breaking. Gonna get a nice roll off the break. It's not gonna leave anything for Lukas off the hop. All right. Maybe he can see a piece of this to cut this in. Please see a piece of it to maybe play safe. I like that. U.S. Mosconi needs this young man. Yeah, I mean, unless he gets picked, he's not going to be the one this year. He definitely is a top pro in the making. He's right there. He just needs to make sure he travels to every single event, and he's got to snap a couple of these off. He's came in second a couple times now. He's right there. He's in top 8 a bunch of times. Just got to keep persistent, keep practicing and get better, and learn from mistakes. And he's going to get a run going for sure. Also, we had the Hanoi Open just finished. Watch out, corner pocket. Unbelievable. How does that cue ball find the corner? I mean, these pockets are so tight. It comes off the side rail, off a ball, and it rolls right in. Got the Reyes Cup starting a little bit. Keep an eye up on our Facebook page. We've been keeping you update on all the information that's been happening throughout the pool world as far as the Hanoi Open, the Perry Open, and everything else. But Lukas, a little weird angle here. He's going to have to pound this ball. And look at that. Great, great shot. Does Lukas have a chance against, does Adam have a chance against Lukas? Definitely not even. He's getting the 5, 7, 8, so he has a slight chance. But if Lukas gets going, he's almost impossible to beat on this table with anything, because if he gets a chance, he's going to break and run on you. So see what happens. And again, Lukas is trying to get his practice going, so he's going to be trying. But yeah, Brian says, yeah, he's a real solid player for sure. Adam, no slouch. Lukas going to go 2 rails instead of trying to draw it. Him a little farther than he wants. So now he's going to lose control of the cue ball a little bit because the cut is so thin. He's going to try to draw it to slow it down. And that was well struck. A little farther than he wanted to be, but you can see his point. He wanted to be right here, and it rolled to here. So that's how much he was off. Now he's does he want to punch it in here? That's what he's going to try to do. Just try it off the rail. Come right back over here. Here he is following the lines almost to a T. Great shot, Lukas. I like it. The draw again. He's pretty confident. The draw stroke to the side rail. Going to be almost straight in for the side here. On the rail, but very makeable. What does play on 8? Table 8 is a 4-inch pocket. I'm going to give you the overhead. So what he means is when you play on this table, you can see how far the rails encroach the pocket right here. And they're really, this is only 4 inches throughout. So it's a tough, tough table to play on. So that's what we mean by playing on table 8, Luke. Or on 8. So, and Adam plays on 8 well too. So That's what he's talking about. But Lucas on this table is he's beat some monsters. He beat Earl here. He beat Morris on this table one time, and there he goes moving the coins. All right, again, they're using matchroom rules. 9-ball on the spot. Lucas is trying to make the 1 ball perfect break, but unfortunately has no shot on the 2. Gonna have to play a safety or a kick shot or a push. You can skim the edge is what I think the safety is. And get the cue ball up here. He didn't want to run into that 7. He hit the ball a little thicker than he wanted to. But he might have got fortunate. That looks like, from this angle, looks like Adam can make this ball. Just get by that break. Luke's is, in his experience, the tighter pocket does favor the lesser player. It definitely does. But this is Lucas's home table. It's Adam's home table too, but Lucas plays a lot more on it. And if Lucas was playing a lot of, I think, big action for money, he may not want to spot on this table as much. But right now, I think these guys are just kind of practicing or playing for small amounts. So I think Lucas is very confident in his ability right here. Good observation there. You can cheat a little bit, Gerald. Gerald says a 4-inch also takes away from cheating the pocket and shape. Kind of like there, right there. Let's go to the replay. I'm going to show you. This is what he's talking about, because this shot is not straight, but it's almost straight. So if he cheats the pocket inside to get, like he tried to do, to get position, and that will force you to miss. But of course, both of these guys are playing on the 4-inch pocket, so they understand what they're getting into. We have some, I think our gold crowns around the room are mostly 5s or 4 3/4. We have 2 tables that are shrunk. Table 4 is 4 3/8, and this one is 4 inches. And there's a mistake by Lucas. Overcuts that. Luke, you got it. No problem at all. Appreciate you tuning in. Anybody else? You got any questions? You want to talk about the Illinois Open? You want to talk about the Reyes Cup? Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to win? You think it's going to be Team Asia? Or it's going to be Team Europe? What do you think? Let me know what you think. Look at that shot by Adam. Fortunately, lost the cue ball a little bit. They have a tough one on Asian players did really well in the Hanoi. They had, I think, 8 of the top 16 in there. They all played really well. They're going to be tough to beat. He's calling the 9-ball here, folks. He's going for the cash. He's going to try to play the 3 into the 9 and into the tight 4-inch pocket. And this is a very difficult shot, very low percentage. I try to carry him the 9-ball in, but that's still a low percentage shot. Just so tough on these 4-inchers. No filler, Team Asia at home. That's correct, Harold. It's a big, big deal here. That's where Team Asia is going to have a huge advantage. But then again, I mean, they got FSR, right? So that's a pretty good player. Nothing to shake your head at. Nice shot right there by Lucas. There we go. Lucas playing really well now. Starting to warm up. Well, straighter than he wants to be here, that's for sure. But he's going to try to stun it, try to tuck down a little bit. Just like so. Follows the line nicely. And he's got the perfect angle to put some lift on it. He might even come all the way down to this bottom rail. All depends on how he's feeling, but I like it. That's fine. You don't have to. You still got a nice angle. Come up. Right here. Anywhere in the center of the table is fine. And a little short, but he's going to be okay. A little longer than he wanted, but he's still going to be favored to make this for sure. He's already up 1-0. Looking to go up 2. There it is. All right, guys. While I got you in here, let's share the stream out there. Let's get it going. We got almost 70-something people watching already. Everybody's clamoring for some local action. We've been on the hiatus a little bit because we've been following the Hanoi Open, and a couple of our guys been traveling for the list. So you got Lukas Vs Werner. Let's share the stream out there, everybody. All Asia has to do is keep the room hot and bring chickens and their toast. I like that, Joe. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, you're right. Team Asia Philippines is going to be home. It's going to be a great match. I mean, you got Carlo Beato, you got Mickey Krause making his I think he's matchroom debut in the big events like that, getting ready for Mosconi. Just going to be amazing. I can't wait to give you guys updates and watch it. Look at that. He misses the 1, but he does make the 3. All right, Gerald, bringing it all above all. Oscar belongs on the Mosconi Cup. Well, we have a post on the Shark Stream. Make sure you go out there and put your vote in, and we want to know who you think should go to Mosconi 2024. And the consensus is it's going to be Billy Thorpe or Oscar. Let us know what you think. Who do you think is going to be on Mosconi 2024 for Team America? Going to get a nice roll here. I think leaked out just enough. Going to play 1 rail. Going to play the 4 in the same pocket. Here, after 7. So he's now he's got to play the 4 on the side. Got a weird angle again. He's going to have to punch this as well. Nice shot by Lukas. Trying to get right over here for the 7 ball where he's got to go. Without filler, America has a chance. We don't know if filler is going to be in Mosconi or not yet. They haven't announced it. They only announced that he's withdrawn from the Reyes Cup. So we'll see what happens with that. And it's really interesting stuff. I mean, you get, I think, $20,000 for getting on the team, and additional $20,000 if you win. So, I mean, that's a lot of money you're talking. I'm not sure what the payouts were for the the Reyes Cup, but I mean, these guys taking time off these big matches, definitely going to hurt their wallet. And of course, it hurts your clout a little bit, because anytime you play in a big event like that, the credibility grows and grows and grows. What is going on with filler medical? Luke, we don't know 100%. They're actually asked Emily Frazier out there at the Hanoi Open, and it wasn't confirmed what happened. It just says withdrawn, so we don't know if he was withdrawn or if he withdrew, and they just said he was withdrawn. So it's very interesting. And of course, there's a lot of drama going on with Matchroom and the WPA, so that's the big deal. So we don't know all the details. Filler made up his mind to stay with the Federation and the WPA. Well, that's what Gerald says. I mean, that could be the case. But for a while, he was playing both. He actually committed verbally, saying that he was going to play with Matchroom. And he played in all the Matchroom events until the Hanoi Open. And then he was withdrawn from the Asian Mosconi Cup. So very interesting. Lukas with a great shot on the 6 ball. My leg just put a little bit of a right spin on this ball. the rails. You gotta follow the line, Lucas. Gotta follow the line, kid. Gonna come forward here. Play this 9 on the side. Just like so. Matchroom doesn't even want to talk about it or with WPA. Yeah, I know. Windows Open and Melina Mike actually asked her about it. And she was saying, you know, a couple little things. They weren't 100% sure. She did not say he was kicked out of Moscone Cup yet, so that's not confirmed. It just said that he's withdrawn from the Reyes Cup so far. That's all right, Luke. You got us talking. We'll take it, you know? And we got some great players. Great players. And, you know, the Filipino, the Asian, the Vietnamese players, all, I mean, those guys, just see the audience that they bring and how many people we're watching, and just, I mean, their sport is thriving, and us Americans got to keep it in check. We got to make sure, you know, we're growing our sport as well too, because those players are just going to be getting better and better. Luke's is trying to control the revenue. I agree, but right now it's been the best for the pool players, the professional players, that it's been since I've been around. Maybe, you know, in the 80s or a little higher, you know, some of the big tournaments. But right now, you got Saudi Arabia 250,000. U.S. Open is going to be 100,000. The international, I think, is 75,000. I mean, just so many big events. So many big events. It's a swing and a miss by Lucas. And again, that's twice in a row Lucas missed and got fortunate to stick at him. Missed last time and stuck him right behind 2 balls, and now he does it again. Hey, Philip Federation has helped Ty and his wife play for a lot of his entries. Just being loyal. Yeah, and also, I mean, Predator does a lot with the WPA as well, and he's the #1 sponsor for Predator. So that does some stuff for you too. Saudi money is huge, just like the influence in golf. I agree. And like I said, they went up to 250,000, and then in the next year, Matchroom announced that they have 100,000 now for U.S. Open next year. That's going to be huge. I can't wait to go to the U.S. Open next year. The pressure is going to be unbelievable. That's a swing and a miss by Adam. So Lucas ball in hand here with wide open rack, except for the 2, but he has ball in hand here. He can go underneath it. That's what he's going to do. He's going to come right over here for this 2 ball. Put him into the circle. The Pia and Joshua show. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, Pia is playing fantastic. And the last year or so, she's really improved her game. And they are going to be a huge power couple, and they can make a lot of decisions, you know, for their sport, the WPA. So it's going to be very interesting to see. Lucas with a perfect position. Doesn't want to be on the rail though. So unfortunate. I just want Poole to get a huge boost. WPA throws revenge, boycott him. Yeah, that's what's trying to happen. And Filler, you know, was supposed to be with Matchroom, and he ended up switching, and he went back to the WPA. And if you saw the Matchroom event in Hanoi, the place was packed. Didn't look like they lost anything without Filler. So it's going to be interesting to see how the international is going to be, and the Shark Stream will be there giving you guys play-by-play, and we're also going to have some matches for you for that event as well. This is an even race, but Adam's getting the 5, 7, 8. And he's going to bank this 5 ball. He's got a big pocket here because he can hit the 8 and still go in. Nope, didn't get it. Is he going to get the daily double? He is not. He's had to roll past that side. He's got to get past the side. They leave Luke. It's a pretty easy bank here. Very makeable. And the cue ball can come right around the table for the 6 ball. Filler we've missed, but won't change the wow factor. That's definitely a part of it. I kind of agree with you. Look at that. Following the lines, Lucas. Following the lines, kid. Here's one of those shots we were talking about earlier. Kind of got to cheat it a little bit. He wants to sauce it to come around and come over here for this 8-ball. And there he is, following the lines nicely again. All right, I'll tell him, Nick. Come on down. Lucas hit that way too hard. See, he's like, where are you going, cue ball? He lined up for the side, but he was playing for the corner. And there it is, 4-0. WPA 75,000 for first with a weaker field. Can't blame Filler. But in life, your word is all you have. His is no good. Can't support him. Kyle, I understand. It's a tough thing to say one thing and do another. And I know he had a lot of pressure from Predator. I think he had a lot. I shouldn't say no. I heard a lot that he had some pressure from Predator, obviously because WPA is part of Matchroom, and they had to make that happen as well. So I mean, it's a tough spot. He's in. His wife is really into the WPA. It's going to be very interesting. This is going to check on the rails, maybe not bouncing to his liking. Pretty fast table, nothing crazy. Nick, I don't even know if they're playing for anything. If it is, it's not much. They're kind of just Lucas again practicing. It's a big spot, so I think that's what the plan is. Didn't WPA give players an ultimatum with their letter? Yes. So what happened was WPA, I guess, sent a letter out saying if you play in the Hanoi Open, you're not going to be invited to one or a couple of their majors. So I think that's why Filler decided to opt out of Hanoi, because he wanted to play. He won the World 10 ball, obviously a 9-ball or 8-ball. I'm sorry, and then he wants to play in the other events. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. Obviously, there's more than just him. There's a lot of players. A lot of the Polish players that didn't go to Hanoi. A lot of other players that didn't go either. Lucas is about a 747, 750. Adam is probably like a 525. Again, I didn't put it up because it's not a lot in the middle. I just put the stream up because I saw Lucas practicing. I wanted to get some action going and get you guys some streaming material. So that's kind of what we did. We got a lot more people watching now, so I'm going to ask you guys again. Who do you got winning the Reyes Cup? You got Team Europe or you got Team Asia? All right, Lucas looking for the break and run here. Looks like we got a lot of Asian there. Asia 11-5. Asia wins it all. Sadly, players may not get the payouts for winning the WPA. Long-standing issues of not paying. However, you could keep the Predator, sweeten the deal to keep the Filler happy and its sponsor. Yeah, Jeremy, that's going to be interesting to see if Alvin Ocean, and there's a lot of players. It's not just Filler. There's so many players out there, and they are just with the safety, kind of like a two-way shot. If you're a top player in the world and you got a chance to go win a world title and $75,000, when again, you say your sport's not bringing it in and your sponsor's on that player, it's kind of tough to say no. And he did say no, and he ended up playing. He's feeling the rap from a lot of the players. But believe me, when he posts something, he's still getting a lot of likes and a lot of shares. He's getting a lot of love still. So, you know, he is one of the best players in the world. He's the highest Fargo player in the world. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens over the next couple months. I'm curious about Mosconi. Is he going to be able to play in Mosconi? Brian B. No, this is Bobby in the booth. Bobby Hilton. Wish they would use the 5th spot for a junior. Kyle looking for the juniors to get at Mosconi. I'll tell you what, the juniors are stepping up too. I mean, so many good players coming up on the junior side, especially on the women's as well. I mean, there's so many good players. Sophia Mast, the Roadrunner, Skylar Hess, another girl. It's a great player. No out. There's some compelling reason for Filler is not playing. Yeah, but again, you know, I mean, he gave up money now for the Reyes Cup, and he might even have to forfeit his money for Mosconi too. So it's going to be really, really interesting. Be really interesting what's going to happen. All right, Lucas Casa Werner up 5-0 here. Mast will be a champion one day. I think all of them. Skylar Hess, I saw her play at the PA Open when I was there, and she came in 3rd, I believe, and she played phenomenal. I'm sorry, she came in 2nd. She lost to Ashley, and she made one of the best jump shots I've ever seen, and she got just a little bit out of shape and missed the 8-ball and lost a real close match, or came in 3rd, I'm sorry. But to get to the finals, she played so good. She's 15 years old. You're going to hear a lot from Skylar Hess. So keep your ears out for her. And, of course, you got the Roadrunner, who's fantastic as well. Yeah, Joshua Filler, $75,000 richer if he gets paid, what Jeremy says, in case he gets paid. Look at that cue ball. Now check out this break, everybody. He hit them hard because look at the balls are just rolling. 1 ball, 2 ball, 3 ball, 4 balls on the break, almost the cue ball. And leaves him a long shot of the 1. Yeah, that little 12-year-old that plays as well. And I'm not sure that I know the name. I don't know I know who you're talking about, but I'm not sure of the name. It's crazy, crazy. The young talent is good. But again, if you look at Vietnam, you saw all the young kids playing there. We got our work cut out for us, man. They love the sport. And if we don't step up our game, they're going to be taking control of the next 20 years because they have a lot of thirst. They're hungry for it. Lucas with a thin cut. All right, unfortunately for Adam, 2 of his spot balls are gone. So he has to run to the 7 ball to win here. Who's the 12-year-old they're talking about? Skylar Hass is 15. Sophia Mass, I think, is 16. And I think Savannah's 14. So I think, not sure who you're talking about, the 12-year-old. But he did spot both of those balls, but I don't know if that's going to help him. He's going to have to run this cue ball into the rack and break up there and make the shot. Yeah, look at that. He hit that beautiful. No, don't get in the way, 9. He's straight in for the 5, and it looks like he's going to take this rack. There it is. Adam's on the board. Savannah just took 2nd, the MOB 626 and under for about $30,000. $30,000 for a 15-year-old girl. Wow. That's pretty crazy, man. And then you got Joshua Filler, who just won $75,000. You got Chua, who won $30,000. You got Fedor, he won $250,000. He also won something else. He won another 20. He won 50,000 with the match versus him versus Shane Mamboni. So there's a lot of money going around in this sport. And you got the Mosconi Cup. That's going to be $20,000 just for entry, and you're going to get another 20 if you win. So you're talking $40,000 to 5 players as well. Very interesting. A lot of money out here in the sport for sure. All right, here we go. Adam breaking from the side, trying to make that one on the side. Didn't get it. Gonna get a good break here. Actually leaked out. I thought I was going to be behind the 6 ball. Filler has no morals and is a blank. I hear you. We went over that earlier. He said he was going to play with Matchroom, and he did not. There's a swing and a miss by Lucas. Don't see that too often. Winner of the tournament at Griff's was like $59,000 for an amateur player. That's a 626 far going under. Nice shot right there by Adam. Beautiful on the bank, but he's going to line up the 2-7. Now, the 7, if he makes a 7, everybody, that's a win. So he's going to try to make this 7 here. And if he makes it, he's going to win. Just a bit outside there. But yeah, there's a lot of, the sport is not where it needs to be by any stretch. We need a lot of these tournaments playing, 100,000 plus. This way we can get the medium and the bottom pros making a decent living, and we're not there yet. But I think we're on the right track. We've got enough sponsors helping out a little bit, and once we get a couple major sponsors in here, and maybe a TV deal, nice shot right there by Lucas, and that's going to be the game changer. That's and we're getting the numbers. So if the numbers there, you're going to see the sponsors come. And look, it's the reverse spin, beautiful shot to get on that purple 5. Anybody excited about the Reyes Cup? First one ever in the Philippines. 5 on 5. 5 of the Europeans' best players versus 5 of the Asia's best players. Race to 11. Every match is a race to 5, and we think it's going to be singles, doubles, singles, doubles. Definitely need a beer sponsor. We need beer sponsor, Nike sponsor, Coca-Cola sponsor, Home Depot sponsor. We need all those sponsors. It's going to go the daily triple here. Going to line up nice for Lucas, actually, I believe. The long shot of Grammy. Broadcasting deal for sure. Once they go on ESPN full time, and there's like a tournament that you can watch, or I think also I talked about this as well. We're being on Team No Sleep. When you're a pro, you really don't get a lot of sleep. You're traveling a lot. They need to have a season or two. They can't play year round. It's just too much. It's too much. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. I traveled a lot this year, and I'm looking to travel a little bit more next year. It's a lot of fun, but it is tiring. And these pros, man, at the end of their 2 months in a different countries, and they just want to go home and relax a little bit. And I get it. They do love what they do, but you still miss your home a little bit, Adam cut that too thin. So Lucas looking here to cut this ball. I like him to cut and come around here. Put a little bit of right spin, try to get to the side rail so he can make it in the side. And look at him following the line pretty solidly there. He wants to get down past the side so we can go forward here to get on this 8 ball. He is following the line, following the line. I like 2 rails here. Just go some high left-hand spin. Nothing crazy. This Castle Verna. He's going to get 6. Luke, yeah, it's grueling. You know, like I said, it's a lot of fun, you know, going to different places and stuff. You know, I have a couple guys, sometimes they stay at my house when they're here and they love being here. We like having them, but you know, it's tiring, you know, for everybody. You know, they're not at home. It's hard for them to relax, and it's hard for the people hosting to relax because, you know, you're hustling and bustling and playing all the time, and then just before you know, you got to go to another event. Just really, really different life. Like I said, I'm not complaining. I know they're not complaining, but it's just a little different. Little different. All right, guys. Again, the numbers are growing. Let us know. Is there anybody rooting for Team Europe out there? I saw a lot of Team Asia's. Anybody rooting for Team Europe? Man, they got a lot of firepower on their team. They win a lot of Mosconi Cups together, and they have a huge history of great players. So I wouldn't count them out by any means. But again, being at home, being in the Philippines, Ray is his first cup. I definitely give the edge to Asia for sure. Luke's is a life I don't want. I hear you, man. I hear you. Lucas with the swing and a miss had a good chance for the break and run there, but didn't quite get it. Truly, there's an opportunity for a channel to launch showing billiards. Doesn't need to be ESPN. There's so much opportunity still has to be explored. I agree. I agree. Listen, we see the numbers on our stream. Our stream is growing tremendously, especially the last year or so. You know, we were from 20,000 to 36,000 just on Facebook, and our YouTube numbers are growing. And you know, we know the sport is growing, so the numbers are going to be there, and all we can do is keep pushing. Hello, Frowny. Lucas, nice shot right there. Didn't have a big pocket there with that round 7 in the way, but he laid it nice. Got to draw this ball back here to get on this pink 4 here. Just like that. All right, no Team Asia. Not one Team Asia in the bunch. I'm sorry, one Team Europe. A lot of Team Asias. No Team Europe. And they get one person rooting for Team Europe. Luke's got to go 2 rails here, but he's got to be careful for the 9 and the side. He's got to try to hit it right here. Oh, he went underneath it. Yeah, that's the reason why he went underneath it, because he only had a little bit of room. He didn't want to scratch. You know, that might cost him. Don't leave Adam a perfect bank shot. And just in case, Adam can put some right spin on this and leave his safety in case he misses. But I would definitely go for the win here. He didn't play this 2-way, so I think that's going to do it. This has a clean window here. Just got to slide it around with some right hand spin. He went the short way. He'll leave himself a little out of whack here. He's going to have to make a good shot. And he's got to watch the cue ball here. Cue ball's going to want to go towards the side. Nice effort. Good effort. All right, now does he want to draw it straight up, or does he want to go to the back and forth? He's going to go back and forth. And he got 7. All right, guys, make sure you guys share the stream out there. Let everybody know what's going on. You can see our little up here, Shark Stream subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, for $4.99, you're missing a lot. We do a lot of raffles here, and we also have a lot of pros. Lukas Vs Adam is going to be playing one pocket against Tony Chohan next Monday night, 1 week from today. And the only way you're going to be able to watch that is to be a subscriber. So for $4.99, now you're only going to get that match. You're going to get all the raffles for the month and all the other events. We got some real big events coming up before the end of the year. So if you're not a subscriber, you can do that now. You can go to sharkstream.com and subscribe on Facebook or YouTube. YouTube is called Becoming a Member. But if you can do that, I think you're going to see, you're going to really, really enjoy it for $4.99. You're going to get, again, Lukas Vs Adam playing Tony Chohan, a race to 5 in one pocket. It's going to be a nice long race. Should be a lot of fun. And then got a lot of other big things happening as well. All right, I'll jump off the bridge for you, Bobby. I'll take Europe 11-8. All right, Jeremy. Oh, there we go. What happened there? He made his 8-ball. No, he missed the game ball in hand there. Why did he take all the balls up? I don't know what happened there. What did I miss? They were playing a race to 7 this time. Yeah, so they're all on there. So now they're Lucas is setting up some practice shots. Europe will be ducks out of water in the Philippines. That's gonna, I don't know, man. I know those Filipino players are really strong. All the Asia team is stacked. But this Europe team, man, they have a lot of heart. They have a lot of champions. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be tough. And what about this? Team Asia has never played in a Mosconi style event yet. Yes, the crowd's gonna be on their side, but it's gonna be a lot of pressure. Sometimes when you're favored, it's extra pressure because you feel like you're supposed to make every shot. And if you don't, that's going to come back to bite you. So that's one thing that Team Europe does have. They have a huge, huge advantage. They all or most have played on a Mosconi Cup style event already, where this is going to be Team Asia's first time. So what do you think about that? You think the pressure is going to help them? Think the pressure is going to get to them? And it should help them, right? The crowd and everything else, but again, it's going to put extra pressure on them. And it's going to be interesting to see how they play. Again, these guys just messing around. I think Lucas is practicing a little bit. Maybe I'll have him play the ghost for you guys. Trying that long, thin cut that Lucas missed earlier was not easy. Anytime you got the ball deep in the pocket and you only have a sliver of the ball that you got to hit to make, makes it tough. And then when you got the 4-inch pockets, that makes it tougher. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're going to come right back. Sorry, we are going to turn the stream off. We're going to have to come back in, and Luke is going to be playing the ghost. All right, guys, see you in a few minutes. We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigma Wear, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair,